Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create sloping ceilings and sloping floors at just more advanced room shapes. I'm just going to select one of the sample layouts here to get started, like this. And let's stretch it out a little bit. Let's make it 16 meters, just about, like this. Now I want to create a tilted ceiling going from a little bit higher over here to a little bit lower over here. All you do is you click on the wall that you want to raise or lower. Then from the wall property menu, in this case I want to increase the ceiling height, so I'm going to select wall height, because that it's basically the wall that we're going to increase the size to, the height. So I'm going to select 5 meters. And if we go into 3D now, you will see that we have a tilted ceiling here, and we'll go to orbit so you better can see it. So it's quite easy to do that. If we do undo, we'll actually make it just simply 3 meters again. If I want to have two different floor or ceiling heights, then I split a room in half, for example, like this. And then let's click inside this room and select ceiling height 5 meters, and we'll hide this wall just to make it even more obvious. And in 3D from orbit, you'll see that we have two different ceiling heights. Same thing from the inside. If we have a look right there, very good. And we'll do an undo to remove those options. If I want to create maybe a different height of the floor, I can do it in two different ways. I can, what I just did, split a room in half, select that room for example, and select the floor height of maybe 4 decimeters higher, and we'll hide this wall as well to make it very obvious again. And you see how we created two different levels. So that's how you can do two different levels of floor. And we'll do an undo, and I'll show you a different way of doing the same maneuver. I can use custom objects, select custom floor, and then left mouse click where I want this floor section to be, just like this, 4 times to close it up. And then I'm going to click inside the area, select altitude 0.4 and thickness 0.4, and we'll select the floor here. And we're going to select the name for the project so we can assign a material. We'll call this just test 3. Now we'll select color or material. We'll do color this time, like this. And in 3D it will look like this. So pretty much the same thing. But then I didn't need to split the room in half, so it's quite good that way. Now let's make this room much higher in terms of ceiling height. Let's make it 7 meters. And I'm going to use that same box that I created here, custom floor. And I'm going to select the altitude to be 3 meters. And let's make the thickness be 2 decimeters. And we'll pick a floor material. Let's pick a different floor material. We'll do a wood floor. We'll do it white so it's very obvious. And on the bottom, because now I'm actually creating a balcony, because this area is now raised 3 meters and the floor itself that I raised is 2 decimeters thick. And underneath I want to have lights, of course, ceiling. So I'm going to select bottom material, ceiling, standard, and let's just pick some spotlights like this, and now we can go in. And you see what we've done. This is pretty nice. And of course you can place objects underneath or above using the altitude options. I'll do one more thing. I'll show you a sloping floor. So I'm going to go back to the room tab, select draw room, and let's create like a wheelchair ramp over here. So we'll make a section like this. And what I'm going to do here, I want it to be sloping a little bit higher up here down to level over here. So what I'm first going to do is hide this wall, and I'm going to keep the floor height for this section here at 0, floor height 0, floor height 0. And then on the far left here, I'm going to select floor height. Let's make it quite obvious. We'll make it 8 decimeters. So if we go into 3D now, we'll move the camera around, you'll see that the floor is sloping. So that is how you create a sloping floor section. Thank you very much.